Hey, what's going on? Hey man, before I play this video, I just wanted to say that I haven't responded to emails in a long time, 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks, and it's going to be another week because I don't have any Wi-Fi, and we're in Michigan, and so pretty soon. But if you've sent me an email about getting reconnected, and you had your state in the subject line, I am going to continue traveling before we go back to Mexico. I don't know, might hit 5 or 6 more states. So if you've sent me an email, cool, I got it. If you haven't, just put your state and your city in the email and reconnection. And I haven't done a distance session for, I don't know, since I started this little 7-city tour. But I'm going to get back to those in 1 week. So I apologize for the people that I have not been responding to about sessions, but I'm almost back to my normal, or kind of normal schedule. I don't really have a schedule, but okay man, I hope you enjoy these videos. I like them, at least the next 2. You like them? Yeah. Okay, of course she likes them. She's my daughter. Okay man, enjoy.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with this.
I was watching this one video one time. It's from one of my favorite guys. For those that have heard of him, you'll remember this. So he's at this one. He's answering questions, and this one guy in the audience asks, he goes, "So let me get this straight. So I'm supposed to expect someone who doesn't know me for no reason to write me a check and send a check for exactly what I need to me in the mail?" Because that does sound ridiculous. I mean, you know, somebody that you don't know is going to like send you a check. You know what I mean? Like that sounds. But the answer was yes. Yes, that's what he's saying. Not that somebody you don't know is going to write you a check and send it to you in the mail. But you have to realize that anything is possible. Anything. And if you think that can't happen, then that will never happen to you. And so the reason I bring that up is because I'm in Michigan right now, and I'm kind of having that experience right now. So in Hamilton, at my last place that I was at facilitating reconnections, this guy drove down and he's like, "Hey man," and on the phone he's like, "Hey man," he was talking like we were good friends, and I was like, "Do I know this guy? Like, did I go to school with him?" Ken Harrington. Like I couldn't place it, and I was just like, "Wow, okay." So I called him and we scheduled a reconnection. So he drove down, and as soon as I met him, man, I just knew him. You know what I mean? Like I knew him and his buddy. Just this feeling. And so reconnecting, and the second day he takes me out to lunch. He says, "Hey man, why don't you guys come up to my place? I got a cabin on 50 acres. It's completely isolated. There's no Wi-Fi. You can just chill. You know what I mean? Just relax and chill." And right off the bat, I was like, "Man, that sounds good. That sounds like I could use some chilling."
Dad, what are you doing?
It's kind of hard to chill with 3 kids though, but as much chill as possible. And it was kind of funny because I was telling my wife, I was like, "So yeah, I think we're just going to go up to Michigan and just hang out with this guy. He's got a cabin, and he said that we can stay up there." And it's so cool because me and my wife, we just trust ourselves. We trust each other. And if my wife gets a certain feeling and I don't understand it, I just trust her. I just trust that she knows what she's talking about. And like, so this, you know, she just trusts me. I said, "Hey man, we're going to go up and hang out with this guy, and you know, he's going to loan us his cabin," and she just trusts me because she just knows that I wouldn't, that yeah. So it was cool. I like when the relationships are working like that. So he says, man, I got this cabin. And so as he goes, what do your kids like to do? And I'm like, I don't know, they got stuff. You know, we got stuff, dude. We travel with some stuff. He's like, no, what do they like to do? Like, what does your boy like to do? And I was like, you know, I was trying to think of something. He goes, I'll fix him up. I got him. So we get here, and the guy's like we get to his place, and he's so friendly, and his wife, so friendly. Just really, really awesome people. But like we get there, and they like buy dinner, and he's got like all these things like lined up, like the kind of things that he had bought for his kid, and I guess his kid didn't play with. And so they were like offering them to my kids if they wanted them. And man, some of the stuff was just like really, really cool. Like this magnet set for my boy, and like laser tag, and just about. And he goes, hey man, I got something for you. And I'm like, dude, I don't need anything. You know what I mean? Like I don't need anything. I'm good. So he buys me this drone, this virtual reality drone, and I'm not going to take it. I can't accept a gift like that. But I was like, oh my God, dude, no. And like we were tired, and I was like, I tell you what, we're going to go get a hotel room tonight, and then we'll go up to your cabin. He's like, no, it's on me. I'm like, dude, I'm not getting my hotel room. You know what I mean? Then he's like, because I had mentioned my back was killing me, and he's like, hey man, let's go to my chiropractor. I'll get you these insoles. It's all on me. Don't worry about it. I'll get you cracked. And because I've had back issues for like 4.5 months now, and it's kind of like bumming me out. I mean, like this is the longest I've been where I have these pains that shoot in. And but I said, you know, my chiropractor said that I should probably use an inversion table. He goes, I got one of those. You can have it. And I'm like, you have an inversion table? And he goes, yeah, I got one. He didn't have an inversion table. The dude went out and bought me an inversion table, because when I saw it, it hadn't been opened. You know what I mean? It's got those straps that you got to cut, and unless you're like, you know, you can't put those straps back on. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then like, you know, we show up here, and you know, he's got like all these quad runners and these side by sides. And all this stuff, man, that like it's just insane. Like my kids are just like, they're just loving it. And I said, man, you gonna show me where the grocery store is? He's like, yeah, I'll show you. And then he like sneaks off and goes and like gets all these groceries and drops them off. He's like, okay, man, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you in, a couple days. I mean, who does this? Like, I have friends, and they we all treat each other well, but this is ridiculous. This is like, I mean, and you know what it makes? It kind of makes me feel. It makes me feel like I want to create more wealth in my life, so I can do this for others. Because I help people in certain ways, but I don't know. It'd be cool to have a couple homes. Hey man, go check this out. Yeah, it's yours. You need it. I appreciate it. And I keep asking him, why are you doing all this, dude? Like, what? He goes, gotta support the team. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. I was telling my kids, it was like, see, this is magic. What's happening now, this little getaway is magic. Like, there's no way that my rational mind, or even my imagination, which you realize how limited your imagination is until you hang out with like 6-year-olds and you realize, oh, wow, my imagination is not what I thought it was. But this is magic. Like, there's no way I could have said, okay, where are you guys going next after, Ohio? There's no way I would have been like, well, what's going to happen is I'm going to reconnect somebody in Hamilton, and he's going to invite us up to his place and then to his cabin, And it's all going to be on him, and he's going to let us use his side-by-sides, and he's going to let us... It's like... See, that's magic. This is magic that's happening right now. From my perspective, this is the magic that I'm always talking about when you let go of control. Because I could have easily said, he's like, hey man, what are you guys doing? I said, oh, we're headed back to Colorado, got these plans, got to be here on this date, got to be here. And none of this would have ever happened. I never would have been able to hang out with him, have access to this beautiful place, just to chill. Met his beautiful wife. It's like, anyway, it's been very, very amazing. Oh, and you know, another thing is, he's got a very interesting register when he's on the table. His whole body vibrates. And I don't mean like his head or his hand, I mean his whole body vibrates. So him and his wife are going to come out tomorrow, and I will film that session just because it's pretty trippy to see somebody's whole body. And he might not do it, but we'll see. But literally, like everything on the body, the feet, like everything, just like just vibrate. It's kind of cool. But I don't know if he'll do that again. But if he does, I'll videotape it because it's kind of cool. I don't know. So yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel so blessed, and I'm so glad that I don't know, man. I just feel really blessed, and yeah. Okay, man. Love to everybody. Peace. You know, one more thing. I'm just kidding. I do that all the time. Where'd my glasses go, dude?